Hi, everyone. Jeff Solon here with a quick update for the Cheshire Public Schools. I have to begin by apologizing on this remote learning day that, Al Roker and I both took meteorology classes at SUNY Oswego. And there's a reason that Al's a meteorologist and I'm a school superintendent. So I feel like we kind of blew the call today, and I apologize for that, as of course I would much rather have our students attending in person. But I need to shift gears to a much more exciting topic. You may have seen that just recently the United States was able to land the 2020 Mars Perseverance rover project on Mars to collect important samples about the Martian planet and life. And so that's awesome in its own right. But the fact that our 2004 Cheshire High School graduate, Dr. Catherine Stack Morgan, was the deputy scientist for that project is even more exciting. Dr. Stack Morgan goes by Katie, and we are so proud of her for her success and Cheshire's success in the same vein. So, congratulations, Dr. Stack Morgan, and great work. If you want to find out more, you can jump on my Twitter account at Cheshire Super, and there's links to more information about her role in the project. So we're very proud of her. I also want to just request that families are sensitive to our policies around switching from in-person to synchronous remote learning. Basically, all year we've asked people to make a 1-month commitment if they're making the change from in-person to synchronous learning. That being said, we also understand that sometimes, if your child feels ill, there's something going on, somebody's being tested for COVID in the family, we might need to make a temporary shift to synchronous remote learning. Unfortunately, though, we've had some requests that, are more for convenience factor to switch to remote learning, things like scheduling a haircut or scheduling, a visit with a family member or an athletic event out of town, things like that, that are really more about convenience than they are absolute necessity. And we just are respectfully asking that you be conscious of that, and our teachers will try and make that adjustment for you as quickly as they can from remote learning to synchronous learning when it's necessary. But it could take a couple of days. It's not necessarily always a flip of the switch easy process. So again, we're just asking to meet each other halfway. Our teachers have had to juggle an awful lot this year, and making those switches for convenience sake is just another piece that makes life really challenging. So we will try and move children as quickly as possible to synchronous remote, and we appreciate your patience in that process. Finally, I would just want to close by indicating that our early dismissal days for teacher collaboration had been so incredibly valuable for our teachers and for our students. It really is translated into better academic experiences for our students. And, under the unique circumstances where we have about 20% of our student population attending school remotely and 80% in person, that collaborative time is really necessary. So I know it can be difficult as a parent, but we really appreciate, again, your patience and understanding as I've added a handful of more early dismissal days in March and April. They're attached with this email, so you can see the calendar. We're just only pushing it out for the next 2 months, and we'll see what happens before we schedule anything for May or June. So again, I really appreciate your patience. Congratulations again to Dr. Stack Morgan on her incredible success and what that means for everybody here in Cheshire. We should be all very proud of her. And I hope that you have a wonderful weekend. Thanks, everyone.